and welcome to Small Talk, an RNAO segment where we talk about health issues. I am your host, Raul Pinto, and today we have very special guest. I'm very happy to have here Cecile Nava. She's a membership and services assistant here at RNAO, and we also have Maureen Norton, a membership associate. Of course, as I said, both of them work in the membership department, and we want to talk a little bit about, again, membership experience. Maureen, Cecile, how you doing?
I'm doing well, thank you.
Very well, thank you.
First of all, I want to start asking how long, Maureen, how long have you been working at RNAO?
I have been with the RNAO for 23 years.
Wow, that's great. I wasn't expecting that number.
I'm a lifer, yeah.
Do you happen to remember how many members RNAO had back in that day?
Yeah, when I first started, it was 14,000.
Wow, excellent.
And I was working part-time in the executive office. So I've been here and there in different departments at the RNAO, and membership is the best fit for me. I love it.
And Cecile, what's your experience in the membership department?
Well, I'm going to 7 years this coming March. So I've, again, like when I started back in 2015, the membership that time was already 35,000, approximately on that range. So yeah, in the span of this almost 7 years I've been here, like it's really been growing exponentially. And I think because we are also keeping up to date, with services with our members, and also like, just keeping them informed of the importance of belonging to the association.
It's just for make the public aware of what we do every day. Tell me a little bit about the kind of membership that RNAO provides. Who can be a member of RNAO?
Well, again, we include the undergraduate nursing students, and also for internationally educated nurses that's working towards their getting the registration to practice in Ontario as an RN. So that's also included under our student memberships. We also have the registered nurses as well as nurse practitioners. And like for those that had, let's say, retired, so they also, let's say, they want to have their CNO registration reinstated. So that's another different type of membership that we also provide services to members too.
Before the pandemic started, you received public in the office physically? People went to renew their memberships, or it was always by phone or for the internet?
We did have the odd walk-in, and we would sit with them and go over the form with them, fill it out for them, and since they were there, I went and printed a membership receipt and card for them, and so they didn't have to wait for their package to come in the mail. So that was one bonus of coming in the office.
Yeah. And a part of that, we also received some mailings, mailed application form, which we do still send up to this time, at this point. Just because, again, like we're also trying to reach for members that were not able to provide any of their other contact information, like the emailing communication. So the mail delivery, although it is still like we're trying to do to go paperless, but the thing is like we're still trying to reach out as well to the other members too. And they also do send as well electronic copies through fax application forms. So we receive that as well, and then do the processing necessary as soon as possible too, right? At immediate time.
So how substantial was the change when the COVID-19 strike and the pandemic came, in your experience, Maureen?
It was a little challenging at first, but the best part is I am very happy to be working through this pandemic and still being able to provide excellent service to our members, and to be in touch with my colleagues as well has been wonderful.
How about in your case, Cecile?
I believe like I appreciate like the interconnecting like assistance from all departments, especially with our IT. So, and again, because working from home is a different again, scenario, right? Like for all of us. So we really appreciate the efforts that's being put in by our other colleagues from the different departments, with this, with executive, with the communications, BPG as well, and most especially with the information management and technology department, the IT department. So they really helped us, again, because we are the customer service front, so we require actually all the necessary gadgets, right? The laptop, the phone system, and they really worked hard for it. So again, kudos to them, and as well for our my colleagues here, the membership team, that we really put an effort to really, again, like do the changes on whatever, because of the COVID and everything. We kind of and again, it's a different workplace as well, right? Working from home, so to keep in touch through other avenues like the chat backs, emails and everything, and phone calls, calling each other up and giving each other support too. So it is a very challenging, but again, it is a learning experience for our department as well.
What did you hear from members during the pandemic and the struggle that they were living?
Well, that they were, first of all, very tired, and that they're very passionate about trying to provide a safe environment and to help the sick and to be there for their clients, or patients, as I still call them.
Of course, of course. Did you experience the same, Cecile? Did you get the patience, the passion, and also the how tired they were of what was going on in the ICUs and in the front lines?
Yes, absolutely. So most of their feedbacks was, again, like part of the like it's a different scenario overall because of the pandemic, and again, like what like the procedures are being changed and challenged. Again, they're doing the social distancing and also the equipments, necessary health equipments that they need to be provided for, right, in doing their job. So that's more or less like that is part of their stress, not just for providing health services to patients, but also providing protection for themselves as well and for their families too. But again, like Maureen was saying, it's their passion. So regardless, as what we say, like our nurses really has the courage to face anything. Again, despite the dangers that's being posed by the pandemic, they have the courage to really still, go through their jobs, their responsibilities, and as well to take care of patients. And again, it's not just for the courage, but it's also their compassion, right, for society, for their fellow man. So that's a very, like, we find it a very admirable trait for them, for in their years of experience with as a nursing nursing professionals too. So again, we really appreciate them being in the front lines, as well as keeping as much as they can what they can work with. That's very admirable. Yes.
What kind of experiences or what kind of feedback have you get from members relating to the service that RNAO provides?
They definitely are very happy to be members of the RNAO and know that we are fighting and supporting them and providing the professional liability protection as well, and advocating for our nurses, our members.
Thank you so much for being here today in Small Talk, for your time and for your experiences, which are very important. And I'm always happy to see how well connected and how hardworking everybody is at the membership department. It's really a pleasure to see you guys working all the time. And that was the main inspiration to invite you to be here today and to talk. Just to finish, I want you to send a message to everyone, just asking our new nursing students and nurses to be part of RNAO. Cecile, you can invite people to get part to be part of RNAO, and why would they?
Yes, for our nursing students, please do continue to still join our organization, join the association, as this will speak out for you in terms of your nursing career, as well as we are dedicating ourselves to managing different programs to your career as a nurse. So please, and again, also visit always the website, as there's always some updates ongoing. Participate in the events as much as you can. This definitely will go a long way in terms of your nursing knowledge, and it's also a good way as well to connect with your future nursing colleagues too. For the current RNAO members, please do continue to be part of our association to keep on supporting for our advocacies in speaking out for nursing and for health too. And this will really go a long way. We still have a lot of ways to go. So sharing your voice with us for a long years beyond what we're doing now, it's really much very important, and we do appreciate your support and valuable contribution to our organization and becoming part of this dynamic association for the nursing community.
Maureen, can you invite people to renew their membership for those who haven't done it yet?
Yes. Please join the RNAO. RNAO has your back. We have professional liability protection that you do need to work as an RN in the province of Ontario. You will build friendships and meet new mentors. You may even become a nursing leader. Just reach out and join the RNAO.
Perfect. Thank you so much for being here, and thank you also the people watching this video. Don't forget to like, to comment, to share, to let people know the RNAO has this small talk, this little space when we can talk about health issues. My name is Raul Pinto. See you next week.